I'm Emily. We're very happy you're here learning English with us today.
Today's topic is small, but extremely important in English.
Yes, 3 simple words.
Did,
Was.
were.
They look simple, but many learners feel confused when using them.
Yes, especially when talking about the past.
Because all 3 talk about something that already happened.
But they describe different kinds of past situations.
Exactly.
So today, we will explore them slowly
Very slowly.
and very clearly.
Let's start with did.
Did is connected to actions.
Something someone did.
For example,
I did my homework.
that means you completed an action.
The homework is finished.
Now listen to another example.
I did the dishes.
Another action.
Something that required effort.
So when we talk about things people do, we often use did in the past.
Did is also very common in questions.
Yes, listen to this.
Did you finish the project?
Did you call your friend?
Did you eat breakfast?
All these questions ask about past actions,
Not feelings,
not conditions.
but actions.
Now let's compare that to was.
Was is not about action.
It's about state or situation.
For example,
I was tired yesterday.
that is not an action.
It describes a condition.
Another example.
The movie was interesting.
Again, no action.
Just a description.
So was often describes how something was in the past.
It describes feelings
Situations.
or conditions.
Now let's talk about were.
Were is very similar to was.
But it is used with different subjects.
For example,
You were happy.
they were excited.
We were late.
All of these describe past states.
Just like was.
But the subject changes.
English loves small differences like that.
Yes, very small differences.
But very important ones.
Let's compare them in real life.
Good idea.
Imagine yesterday evening.
Okay.
You say,
I was tired.
that describes your condition.
Then you say,
I did my homework.
that describes your action.
See the difference?
One describes how you felt.
The other describes what you did.
Now another example.
Yesterday, we were busy,
Condition.
but we did the work.
Action.
2 different roles in English.
And once you see that difference, things become clearer.
Let's try a small shadowing practice.
Repeat after us.
I was tired yesterday.
Good.
We were happy.
Nice.
I did my homework.
Perfect.
Did, action.
Was and were, condition.
Simple idea.
But very powerful for speaking clearly.
Before we continue, remember something important.
Yes.
English becomes easier when you think about meaning, not just grammar rules.
Ask yourself one simple question.
Is this sentence about an action?
Or a situation.
If it's an action,
You often use did.
if it's a situation or feeling,
You often use was or were.
that small thinking habit can help you speak more naturally.
And more confidently. Romeo, now that we understand the basic difference, let's talk about questions.
Yes, because learners often feel confused when asking questions in the past.
Especially with did.
Exactly.
In English, did is very common when asking about past actions.
For example, did you finish the report?
Or, did you watch the movie?
Or even something simple like,
Did you eat lunch?
all of these questions ask about actions in the past.
And notice something interesting.
What is that?
After did, the verb returns to its base form.
Yes, this is a very important detail.
For example,
Correct question. Did you go to the meeting?
incorrect question, did you went to the meeting?
That second one sounds wrong.
Because did already shows the past.
So the main verb stays simple.
This rule is small but extremely important for clear English.
Now let's compare that with was and were in questions.
Good idea.
Because when we ask about past states, we use was or were directly.
For example,
Was the meeting interesting?
or was the food good?
These questions ask about conditions or descriptions.
Not actions.
Exactly.
Now with were. For example,
Were you tired yesterday?
were they at the party?
Were your friends excited?
All of these questions describe situations in the past.
Let's compare two questions.
Okay.
First question.
Did you watch the game?
That asks about an action.
Second question. Was the game exciting?
That asks about a description.
Action versus condition.
That difference is the key.
Now, let's imagine a short conversation.
Good. Real-life English helps a lot.
I ask you a question. Okay?
Did you go to the concert last night?
Yes, I did.
Next question.
Was the concert good?
Yes, it was.
See how both forms appear in the same conversation?
Yes, that happens all the time.
English conversations often mix did, was, and were naturally.
Now let's practice some shadowing again.
Repeat after us slowly.
Did you finish the work?
Good.
Did they arrive on time?
Nice.
Was the meeting long?
Perfect.
Were the students ready?
Excellent.
Did asks about actions?
Was and were ask about states.
And that small difference makes your English clearer.
Now, let's talk about a common mistake learners make.
Yes, this word happens very often.
Sometimes learners mix did and was incorrectly.
For example, did you tired yesterday?
That sentence is incorrect,
Because tired describes a condition.
not an action.
Correct sentence, were you tired yesterday?
Exactly. So always ask yourself one question.
Is this about doing something or being something?
Doing, did.
Being, was, or were.
That simple thinking strategy helps learners avoid many mistakes.
Let's finish this part with one more shadowing exercise.
Repeat after us.
Did you study last night?
Good. Was the lesson difficult? Nice. Were your classmates ready? Excellent.
3 questions,
3 different uses.
but one simple idea.
Understanding the difference between action and state. Romeo, now let's explore negative sentences in the past.
Yes, this is another place where learners sometimes feel confused.
Especially when they decide between did not and was not.
Exactly.
But the idea is actually very simple.
Very simple, once you understand the difference.
Let's start with did not.
Or the shorter form, didn't.
We use did not when an action did not happen.
For example,
I didn't finish the project.
that means the action was not completed.
Another example?
She didn't call me yesterday.
Again, an action did not happen.
And remember something important.
After didn't, the verb stays in the base form.
For example,
Correct sentence, I didn't go to the meeting.
incorrect sentence, I didn't went to the meeting.
Yes, that second one is a very common mistake.
Because did already shows the past.
So the main verb stays simple.
Now let's compare that with was not.
Or the shorter form, wasn't.
For example,
I wasn't tired yesterday.
that describes your condition.
Not an action.
Another example.
The movie wasn't interesting.
Again, description.
Not an action.
Now let's look at were not.
Or the shorter form, weren't.
For example,
They weren't ready for the test. Or
we weren't late yesterday.
these sentences describe past situations.
Not actions.
So the pattern stays the same.
Didn't, actions.
Wasn't, weren't, states.
Let's compare 2 sentences.
Good idea.
I didn't watch the movie.
Action did not happen.
Now compare that to
The movie wasn't interesting.
that describes the movie.
So one talks about what you did.
The other talks about what something was like.
That difference helps you choose the correct word.
Now let's practice some shadowing again.
Repeat slowly after us.
I didn't finish my homework.
Good.
She didn't call me.
Nice.
I wasn't tired yesterday.
Perfect.
We weren't ready.
Excellent.
These patterns appear in everyday English conversations.
And the more you practice them, the more natural they will feel.
Let's imagine a short real-life situation.
Okay.
I ask you a question.
All right.
Did you watch the game last night?
No, I didn't.
Next question.
Was the game exciting?
Actually, it wasn't very interesting.
See how both structures appear naturally in conversation?
Yes, real English often mixes them together.
That's why understanding their roles is so important.
Before we finish this part, remember something simple.
Yes.
If you talk about doing something in the past,
Use did or didn't.
if you talk about being something in the past,
Use was or wasn't, weren't.
that small idea can make your English much clearer.
And much more confident. Romeo. Now let's explore how these words appear in storytelling.
Yes, storytelling is where past tense becomes very natural.
When people tell stories, they often describe both actions and situations.
And that's exactly where did, was, and were work together.
Let's imagine a simple story.
Okay,
Yesterday was a busy day.
you woke up early,
You did your morning exercise.
then you went to work.
The office was quiet in the morning.
But later, things were very busy.
You did several tasks.
You answered emails.
You finished reports.
By the evening, everyone was tired.
See how the story uses both actions and states?
Yes.
Actions use did.
Situations use was or were.
Now let's look at a short conversation story.
Good idea.
Imagine two friends talking about yesterday.
I'll ask the question.
Okay.
What did you do yesterday?
I studied English.
Nice.
Then I watched a movie.
Was the movie good?
Yes, it was interesting.
Were the actors good?
Yes, they were excellent.
See how naturally these words appear?
Yes, everyday conversations use them all the time.
Now let's explore a common learner mistake.
Yes, this one happens very often.
Sometimes learners say,
Did you happy yesterday?
but that sentence is incorrect.
Because happy is a state, not an action.
So the correct question is,
Were you happy yesterday?
exactly.
Another example.
Some learners say,
Was you finish the report?
that also sounds incorrect.
Because finish is an action.
Correct question?
Did you finish the report?
These mistakes happen because learners mix actions and states.
But once you recognize the difference, things become clearer.
Let's do another shadowing exercise.
Repeat slowly after us.
What did you do yesterday?
Good.
Was the meeting long?
Nice.
Were your friends at the party?
Perfect.
I did my homework.
Excellent.
These simple sentences appear in everyday English.
And practicing them helps your brain recognize the pattern.
Action or state.
Did or were.
Let's imagine one final story example.
Okay.
Last weekend was very relaxing.
The weather was beautiful.
My friends were in town.
We did many fun activities.
We walked in the park.
We watched a movie.
And we did some shopping.
By the end of the day, everyone was happy.
That's a perfect mix of actions and descriptions.
And that's exactly how past storytelling works in English.
So remember something simple.
Yes.
When telling stories about the past,
You will often use did for actions.
and was/were for situations,
This balance makes your storytelling clear.
and natural.
Romeo, now that we've practiced many examples, I think learners are starting to feel the difference between did, was, and were.
Yes, and once people notice that difference, speaking about the past becomes much easier.
Because suddenly the language becomes logical.
Exactly, and logic helps confidence grow.
Let's think about a simple situation from daily life.
Imagine someone asks you about your weekend.
They might say, What did you do last weekend?
And that question clearly asks about actions.
So your answer will naturally include did-style actions.
For example, I visited my friend and we watched a movie.
But the conversation doesn't stop there.
No, because the next question might be about the experience.
Someone might ask, was the movie good?
Now the question is about a description, not an action.
So you might answer, yes, the movie was very exciting.
Or maybe you say, actually, it wasn't very interesting.
This is why real conversations naturally mix these words.
Exactly. Real English conversations always combine actions and situations.
Let's imagine another short story together.
Okay, this time we'll talk about yesterday.
Yesterday was a busy day for me.
In the morning, I did some work on a project.
Later in the afternoon, I did my grocery shopping.
And by the evening, I was very tired.
My friends were also tired after their long day.
But we still did something fun.
Yes, we watched a comedy movie together.
And the movie was actually very funny.
Everyone in the room was laughing.
Stories like this show how naturally these past words appear.
And the more you practice telling stories, the easier grammar becomes.
Now, let's do one more shadowing exercise.
Repeat after us, slowly and clearly.
What did you do yesterday?
I did my homework.
Was the lesson interesting?
Yes, it was.
Were your classmates ready?
Yes, they were.
Practicing simple sentences like these builds strong speaking habits.
And strong habits create confident English speakers.
Exactly. Confidence grows step by step.
So remember one simple idea from today's lesson.
If you are talking about someone who did something, use did.
If you are describing how something was, use was or were.
That small idea can transform your past tense speaking.
And with practice, it will start to feel completely natural.
We'll see you next time on Talk English Every Day. Take care, everyone.
Bye for now.